Good morning. Good morning. Can you guys hear me? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Joy is Real. Welcome, welcome. It is 4:03 a.m. here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So that means it's about 7:03 a.m. over there on the East Coast. Good morning, Florida. Good morning, Atlanta. Good morning, North Carolina, South Carolina, New York, New Jersey, and whomever else we have on that part of the planet. All right. So that also means it's about 6:03 a.m. in my hometown of St. Louis, Missouri. Good morning, family. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, y'all. Before we get into everything, I'm trying to set everything up, y'all. Y'all know Joy don't be getting ready. Joy don't be getting ready, honey. Joy just come and sit down and we just go from there. We be free balling. We be free balling. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, you beautiful people that are here with me. Let me greet you guys properly. Let's get my stuff up here. Let's get my stuff up here. All right. Where is okay? Now I can't remember where nothing is, y'all. All right, here we are.
I say good morning to you. Morning, morning, good morning. I say good morning to you. Morning, morning, good morning. I say good morning to you.
All right, all right. All right. Okay. So again, y'all know I don't be setting stuff up, right? So we doing everything during the live. Everything during the live. Good morning, good morning, good morning, you guys. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth. Is everybody off this morning? I hope no one has to go to work. I am hoping no one has to go to work this morning. As everyone is coming in, could you please hit that like button for me? Also, hit that share button. The share button is magic. I love you for life if you share, I really would. I really would. Okay, we're almost set up. Do, 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 do. A lot of stuff was going on last night. Were you guys up to sip a little tea? Were y'all up last night? Some stuff was going down. I was like, ooh, wee baby. What in the what in the what? So I was like, well, I guess I'll schedule a live and see what the people is thinking, cause honey bunch, some stuff was actually, put on the table last night. We kind of, um, I guess got some clarification on some things we may not quite still understand. But yeah, some stuff went down indeed and indeed. And I have a few opinions about it for sure. All right, here we go. We got that done. Okay, save. It's going to do what it's going to do. Yes, it did what it needed to do. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. All right. Tawanda Ingram says, good morning. I'm off. Good, Miss Ingram. I hope you and everyone else is. My husband is off. He's in there knocked out. I was wondering, he was up at like 11 o'clock. And I'm like, what are you doing still up? I'm like, go to bed. He was like, I don't have work tomorrow. I'm like, oh, okay. Like they have finally caught up. with the times. The post office is closed and stuff. I'm like, okay, all right, Juneteenth. Good morning, Cynical. How are you this morning? Glad to see you, love bug. We're about to get into things in just a minute. We're going to give a couple moments to let YouTube do what it's supposed to do by sending out these notifications. Did you guys get your notifications this morning? Did you get your notifications this morning? But we're going to get into stuff. We are. Did anyone see what went on last night? We have some folks in here. Come on now. Don't leave me in here hanging by myself. I need some engagement, honey. Some engagement. Make sure you like it and share it and all that good stuff. Honey, bunch. Did anybody see? We're going to go over it a little bit. We're going to go over it a little bit because, baby, Joy got something to say. Joy got something to say because what I seen and the things little birdie told me a little something last night, and I was like, say it ain't so. Now wait a minute, say it ain't so that we got grown women flip-flopping now. Flip-flopping? Grown women changing their stance on things now. Come on now. We can't be doing that. Grown women changing our stance on things for views on YouTube. We're changing our stance on things for views on YouTube these days. Yeah, that's what mature ladies are doing? Changing their stance for views? Maybe it could be for a little money. Joy is not monetized. So it could be for a little money too. But really? You change your stance for a little bit of money and some views and stuff? No, Joy. No. No. That makes the money invalid. When you start changing your stance on things. And then where does that leave your audience? Where does that leave your audience? The ones that find that behavior deplorable. What does that do? You make them have to decide, well, if you do this, then you may do that. No. We can't be changing our stance on things, Mature ladies, come on now. We need some help around here. Cynical, are you a flip-flopper? Tawanda, are you a flip-flopper? Do you guys know what a flip-flopper is? I'm pretty sure you guys know what a flip-flopper is. We're going to get into it. Because what I have seen is we have flip-floppers on both sides of the fence, y'all. Flip-floppers. And some of us are okay with the flip-flopping. Yeah. I'm here to tell you, Joy not okay with the flip-flopping. No. We got to figure this out. Did anyone catch Amora's live? Did anyone catch Amora's live? Tawanda said, I'm not no flip-flopper. I hope not, Tawanda. You have my cousin's name. I hope not, Tawanda. We don't want flip-floppers over here at Joy's house. We want folks to pick a lane, stay in it, and drive safely. When you get to flip-flopping, you hurt stuff. You might bump into stuff, and all that. Tawanda says, I don't watch her. Tawanda, I had not. I'm not even subscribed to her channel. But YouTube has put this lady in my algorithm. And so now I peep in because I've heard some things and I said, this makes for interesting content to peep in a little bit to know, you know, a little bit. Joy doesn't go a looking for stuff a lot of times. But I do like to get little crumbs so I can make my analysis of things. But yeah, so I've peeped in from time to time, and I caught last night, not the whole thing, but I caught bits and pieces and I said, well, hmm, that's interesting. That is quite interesting. But prior to her going live, I was given a little breadcrumb that we have flip floppers even on this side of the fence that I really was not aware of. Yeah, because again, Joy don't be that close like that to the street. So I just be dumbfounded when I find out certain information. And I haven't communed with y'all a lot just to get a full picture of what you guys may know. But yeah, we got is flip floppers. We got flip floppers, and Joy needs to know who they are so I can watch out for them. Yeah, because we don't want them intruding over here. No, I don't want a flip flopper impeding on this space. They kind of creep in, and I don't know because they say, Joy doesn't know everything and everybody. They could slip right on in as a supporter, and I have no idea. I have no idea. We don't want flip floppers over here. No, 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 no. Well, I can't trust flip flopped on their words that they speak. No, that's what I'm saying. You cannot trust a flip flopper. You cannot trust a flip flopper. Now, hey, you make a stance, you stand on it, whether this way or that way, and we are good. Let me know where you are. But if you're a person that's one way this day and another way on another day, what am I to assess from that other than you can't be trusted? But guess what, y'all? Some of us have let the flip floppers flip flop, and they have taken on a space that's elevated. And that's mind-boggling to me. So you're telling me a flip-flopper can come to the other side and be successful, excuse me, on the other side as well? So they've been successful on both sides. Oh no, you can't trust it. You can't trust it, guys. I'm telling you, you can't trust it. Latte M&M says, good morning, y'all. Good morning, Miss Latte. Glad to see you. We are talking about flip-flopping today, baby, because Joy got nervous. Joy got real nervous when she got this breadcrumb last night. I said, okay, wait a minute. Now, give me the names of all the peoples now. I need all the names of all the peoples that call themselves Briana supporters, because I really thought it was just Miss Amora and Miss Jeannie. Those were the only two that I thought that were out here. But I've been told there are actually a few more added to the list. Superfan. Who's Superfan, y'all? I don't know this Superfan person. But it's not too much of a big deal because as long as Superfan has made a stance, it's no problem because we know what side of the fence Superfan is on. And Miss Ashley D, I don't know who that is either. Okay. But this latest person that's been added to the list was just on this side of the fence, and now they on the other side. Oh, no, 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 no. I need y'all to come talk to me. Yeah. I need y'all to come talk to me and let me know who these folks are so Joy can look out for them because we don't want them creeping. We don't need them creeping. Yes, we don't need them creeping. Kimberly, yes. Oh, yes. Dr. Quantum, good morning, Dr. Quantum. Um, Latte Eminem says, happy free-ish. We free-ish. we a little we free-ish day, okay? Free-ish. Yeah, we free-ish for sure. But I need y'all to help a sister out here. I need to know for real. Do we have any more flip-floppers other than this person? I need to know. Do we have any more? Because I need to watch out for them. Do we have any more flip-floppers? Okay. Because again, we don't want them impeding over here. Are y'all hitting that like button? And are y'all sharing the live? Y'all know if we get 2 or 3 of y'all to share, we could quadruple the folk in here. Now I know it's a holiday, it's Juneteenth, folks are off. They may have spent last night. Having a little fun. And they sleeping in this morning. They sleeping in. Folks is sleep this morning. Kimberly says, okay, so I wouldn't necessarily, Kimberly. She can't. I mean, is what she doing flip-flopping? Yeah, maybe a little bit. Because I did, yeah, maybe a little bit. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Yeah, but I think that comes from like some pain. You know what I'm saying? I really do. And that's family stuff. That's a little hard to digest. It's a little hard to really even take in. I don't watch it because it's really sad to see that this story has made its way so far that it has caused such a rift like that in their family. So yeah, I understand that. So yes, that Joy understands Miss Toya's position. I don't understand her position, but I do know, I am aware of her flip-flopping, for sure. Miss E says, good morning, Miss Joy and Chat. Good morning, Miss E. Nice to see you. She a flip-flopping, yeah. We haven't really got into anything, Miss E. I was waiting on you, honey. Miss Payne said, it is, Miss Payne. It is. It's very sad to see that in a family. It's really sad to see all of this, really, especially with the twists and the turns that it's taking. Last night, Joy actually did get a little bummed out from seeing the display that went on over at Miss Amora's. Miss Season said that she was over there to speak her piece about the things that could possibly have been said about her over there. But she provided them some ammunition a little bit to go off on. So I was kind of sad about that, because that they they are going to run with this one for sure, for sure. So yeah, I was a little bummed out. I really was. I got to see some things that I was really disappointed. Especially being, well, not being, especially knowing the dynamic of the type of watcher or viewer that is following this particular story. Pretty much it's women between the ages of 55 and 65. These are grown women that are following this story. And some of the display has been not so seasoned. Not so seasoned. All right. Since so much says, good morning, Mrs. Joy in chat. Happy Juneteenth. Right back at you, love bug. You look so beautiful. Miss E says, laugh out loud. Okay, okay. Yes, I was waiting on you, love. Excuse me. Shiesty Bum says, happy Juneteenth, FBAs. Hey, Shiesty. Hey. I didn't know how pretty your eyes were, honey bunch. They're jumping out at me. Miss E says, oh my God. Miss E, did you know that we have flip-floppers? We have flip-floppers. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Miss Kimberly named one of our flip-floppers. That's the most recent flip-flopper. I'm not very familiar with her. I kind of checked her out a little bit last night, because, like I said, a little birdie gave me a crumb. And I said, really? A song? A whole song was put out? Actually, there's been a few. There's been a few songs put out. And I was like, okay. And I listened to them. Mm-hmm, I sure did. The lyrics were actually quite catchy. And I said, well, you're missing out on your God-given talent for foolishness. Why change your stance on stuff just for views? Come on now. Now, you can't tell me that a little change of the weather, it makes you put on a whole different outfit, a whole different one. You don't just go get like an umbrella or a little jacket. No, you go change the whole thing. No, baby. Joy needs to know who the flip-floppers are. I do. All right. Where are the new comments? I see new comments. Thank you. And so do you, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. I have to go back and read the comments. Walking my babies before work. You got babies that you're walking? What kind of babies are you walking, Miss E? I miss my baby. I had to rehome my baby before moving to Vegas. And I'm scared to get a new one because we're moving again. All right. So am listening. Good. I need you to listen. Make sure you're hitting the like button, though, at least, Miss E, and sharing the live. You can at least do those things while you're walking the babies, okay? But yeah. So I did listen. And I said, well, and instead of flip-flopping, I would just be writing. I would just be writing. Baby, I would be calling me somebody and say, listen, I may not could do this at my, particular place in life, because that's a young man's game. Rapping is a young man's game or a young lady's game. We don't normally walk into those spaces, in our 40s. Although Many have tried. Many have tried, but it's just not usual. But baby, I'll be calling me somebody and say, "Yeah, I can write you some stuff." I sure could, and make me some money that way. But I sure would be coming out here showing people that I am a flip flopper. Uh-uh. Your audience cannot trust you. You were once one way and now you another. So what do you think your audience gonna do? You think they gonna keep following? Or you think they gonna make a decision? I think they make decisions. I think audiences make decisions when the people they are following their particular journey, when they come to a fork in the road, they're forced to make a decision. hmm hmm I followed some folks that maybe 6 months down the line, a year down the line, they've changed the way that they presented themselves. And I said, oh, shoot, now I got to make a decision. Do I continue? Excuse me. Or do I go another way? But that usually what happens when you change your whole entire stance on things, usually folks go another way. hmm Usually folks go another way. Since somebody says, I see that flip flopping. I see that flip flopping way too often, babe. But I believe that the audience is going to follow as long as it fits their narrative. Hmm, possibly. But does the audience switch, or do you know what I'm saying? Do you get a new audience when you flip flop? Because you couldn't. I mean, just say for instance, okay, in this saga, if you were once a Mr. Hampton supporter, and then now you are a Miss Battle supporter, does the same audience go with you, or does it switch? Because I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Because from the displays that I seen last night, because I am aware of a flip flopper from the battle side who's now on the Hampton side, who actually has really good motion and has had great motion on both sides. And I'm like weirded out by that, because you're telling me that you could have really good motion on both sides. And how is that? How is that? So that means there has to be an audience on both sides that have welcoming arms for this type of behavior. On both sides. There has to be welcoming arms on both sides for this flip-flopping stuff to be successful. And I've seen it be successful. Yeah, I've seen it be successful. Since somebody says, yes, a totally different new audience. So yeah, you're right. The audience must change. So it's just like switching. But the thing is, baby, if you was once over there, you can't come over here. No, 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 no. That's Enjoy's mind. No, 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 no. No. We're not doing that. No, that's craziness. Miss E, you didn't see. Miss Seasoned visited Miss Amora. Yes, she did. She had some conversation with Miss Amora. She did kind of clarify some things, at some certain times. Yes, she did. Mm-hmm. Yes. Tyrese with the T says, "Hey, Joy, I be in the bushes, but I had to jump out. Who flipped?" Miss Kimberly, I don't know the person for real. But Miss Kimberly, she named her. That's the most recent flip flopper, but we got some more. We got some more flip floppers. I know. Yeah, we got some more flip floppers. Yeah. Yeah, we got some more flip floppers, but that's been the latest one. That's been the latest one. And I tell you, you can't trust a flip flopper. No, no, no. Nor can you trust the folks who allow the flip flopping to go on. You got to watch them too now. You got to watch the folks that allow the flip flopping to go on. I'm telling you, over here at Joy's house, no flip floppers allowed. No flip floppers. Keep your flip flopping ass away from here. If you a flip flopper, stay out of here. No. If you was once on the other side, preaching and teaching and all that stuff for the wrong side of right, for a lie, you stay your tail over there. Just because it may have gotten hot over there, there is no way that you should be allowed over here. But you know, I can't put rules on other folks' houses on how they deem things. But I'm telling you, at Joy's house, no flip floppers allowed. No flip flopping, Jesus. Keep your flip flopping ass away from here. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. However, she was very firm with her statements. She was very firm. We'll get into it in just a second. Okay, let me get through these comments. We'll get into it. Just so everybody can get like acclimated with the situation. Okay, since maybe not everyone has caught it. Since you know so much says, I have left a few creators. Yes, ma'am. When they switched, I found my exit. That's usually, see, when you are a person of good morals, good foundation, you know what I'm saying? Baby, a flip flop is an impasse for us. It's an impasse. It's like, oh, no. I was going rocking with you because you was this way. Now you telling me you that way? Oh, sheesh. Now I gotta leave you alone. That's how Joy makes her decisions. You can't be changing your stance in the ninth inning and expect me to be okay with it. No, I can't trust you. You a flip flopper. No matter what side you're on. If you're a flip flopper, your mind flip flopping. So you can't trust a mind that flip flops. No matter how well they're able to deliver a message. Okay? For real. That is craziness. It is craziness. Miss Amora has hundreds of people that come visit her. Hundreds of people that come visit her. And she has came out and told folks that she is a liar. You have hundreds of folks following a liar. You got to be shitting me. You telling me that I could tell y'all all these things, be caught in a lie, and y'all still trust me? I would start second guessing y'all. I would start second guessing y'all. Because I prayed for like-minded people. So that means all 30 of you people up in here got minds like Joy. Right? That means if y'all found out that Joy was fibbing or changed her stance on what she presented to y'all, and y'all still rocked with me after it, I would start second guessing y'all. I'd be like, what? They just with me right or wrong. No. I want to be held accountable. Held accountable. If today I tell y'all I stand for the truth, and tomorrow I say, no, y'all, no, I'm actually going to go with this lie. I'm going to go with the lie. That it sounds better. We're gonna follow this path. All y'all coming with me. No. I would hope not one of y'all came with me. I hope I got the people over here that understands that flip-flopping is a red flag. It's so much of a red flag that the definition is used almost like in a political way. Let me bring it up. Okay, so a flip-flopper, Wikipedia says, is a person, especially a politician. See, they really note this type of behavior to a politician who suddenly changes his or her opinion or policy. It is a derogatory term according to dictionary.com. A flip-flopper is a person who makes a complete change. It's crazy. How can you make a complete change overnight? Well, it could be that folks want to be relevant continuously through the YouTube streets, and they just say, oh, I'm just going to go to the other side. But really weirds me out, y'all, is that some folks have been welcomed with the flip-flopping with open arms. And our women between the ages of 55 and 65 have allowed this kind of behavior. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Now, I haven't reached 55 yet. Actually, I'm 47. So I'm younger than most of the women that may be in the space. And baby, I'm telling you, I'm not a flip-flopper. How you see me today is how you gonna see me tomorrow. Okay? The only way that my mind would change is if what I thought in the beginning was a lie. That's the only way. That's the only way. But if the truth was at the beginning, that's where joy is going to be. All right? Latte Ibidem says, did she speak or was she commenting in the chat? She was commenting in the chat a lot. A lot. They went back and forth a little bit. Yes, they did. We finna bring it up. Since you know so much, says 100. For real, I understand if they leave from there to here, but no, Miss E, no. Leave from there to come over here? No. That means you were once okay with a lie. And then you come, no. You keep that type of thinking and stance over there. No, we don't want nobody flip-flopping from that side to come over here. At least not over here in Joy's house. If they were once on that side, baby, let them stay. Or if they've changed their stance, I don't want them over here at Joy's house if they were ever on the other side. No, because I'm telling you, a flip-flopping mind you got to be careful of. No, I don't trust it. I don't trust it, Miss E. That's just me. I don't trust it. She say, but to go from here to there is crazy. Just leave the cycle alone. It's crazy either way to me. It really is. It's crazy either way to me. Miss Ashley says, hey, Joy in chat. Hey, Miss Ashley. You're not Ashley D, are you, love? Because look, y'all know Joy don't know everything. And I gotta be watching folks now. I gotta be watching folks now, baby. Cause I didn't know it was folks from this side going to the other side like that. And I sure don't want to see no more folks from that side be welcomed on this side, because I think that is absolutely crazy. But we do have some of that going on. I just don't want it knocking on my door. All right, Tyrese with the T says, why would Miss Season go in that lady chat when she got her own channel? Tyrese with the T, I have no clue. I have no clue. She said she was summoned, and so she went. Baby, but like you said, she got her own channel. Baby, I would have got on my own channel if that was the case, if I was going to say anything, and just made a statement. You're right. There would have been no need to go in that lady chat, because now they are over there giggling and kikiing about, they think they got some juiciness going on, and it's all just life things that happen. Actually, I told y'all that I never really had an opinion about Miss Season, because I kind of clocked it right away. These are folks, like us, they are grown people doing what grown people do, and no one had came out and said this or that. So I took it for this or that. They're friends and they're having fun. That's how I took it. You know why I took it that way? Because I've been a woman who's had that same type of relationship. Yes, I have. I've had a male friend. We've done grown things, and we've just been friends. Yes, it does happen. Two grown, consenting adults can have that type of relationship. For sure. Okay? Miss Ashley says, Latte, she was commenting in the chat. Yes, she was. Kimberly Payne said, no, Miss Season went over to try to clear her name. Yeah. But they turned on her. She opened doors for them to lie on her. Yeah. That's what happens when you take yourself into spaces that may not be suited for you. You haven't vetted the spaces properly. Yeah, I wouldn't have took myself over there. Not at all. They're going to talk about that all week long. You can't tell Labora that she ain't got some good tea going on. Yes, indeed. Since somebody says, now I will say in the beginning, the very beginning, I favored with the wife until I started to see through the... Really? Well, since you know so much, I'm going to say this. From the beginning, I knew that heifer was lying. From the beginning, I knew she was lying. You know why? Because I've been in that situation. She didn't look or sound like a woman that was in that situation. She sounded like a liar from beginning. I was on panel that day when she came out and told the lie. That day, that October day of 2022, I was on panel screaming to the top of my lungs that lady was a liar and the truth wasn't in her. Yeah, Joy seen from the beginning, baby. She didn't have me fooled at all. I could see right through her. I could see right through her, baby. She knew when she's baby. Yeah, yeah. So I'm sorry since you know so much that you didn't see it from the beginning. I'm sorry, but I would like to know is how long it took you. How long did it take you? Did it take you longer than 30 days? especially that type of. Come on now. Come on now, Miss E. Miss E, since you know so much, said yes, yes, ma'am. Tyrese with the T says that's because some people need somewhere to belong, so they like to be manipulated. Evidently so. I seen so many ladies that I thought had good sense. That I thought had good sense over somebody's house that I know ain't got no sense. Cause she come from the other side. But it was a lot of ladies over there. I said, wait a minute, what y'all doing over there? Didn't this lady come from the other side? And y'all over here appeasing, welcome. Oh shit. Shit. I said, woo, it couldn't be me. But I was being nosy and I was looking. I was like, okay. So you ain't got no sense either, huh? Because you over here, okay. Joy was peeping last night. Yes, indeed. Terry, how are you? Good evening. Look, good evening. Good morning, Mr. Dow. Always good to see you. Indeed and indeed. Listen, let me look, Lord. Joy, what are you doing? Joy, what are you doing? All right, there we go. But good morning, Mr. Dow. Where's your intro, sir? I can't even find what I did with your intro. Lord have mercy. Here we go. Good morning, Mr. Dow. Always good to see you for sure. All right. Who do we have? We have some more folks up in here. I seen some more folks coming in. And then we finna pull up we getting ready to pull up this live and kind of get abreast of the situation a little bit and kind of chit chat because I am dumbfounded, y'all. This flip flopping stuff, baby, Joy is dumbfounded. Okay, where am I, Jesus? Okay, wait a minute. Miss Young, good morning, Miss Young. I can't wait till you get your package. When you get your package, Miss Young, can you record me something and send it to me? I just want to know how you feel about them when you get them. Miss Williams says, I knew that she was lying from the beginning too. Yes, I thought it was very clear. I thought it was very clear. The lie was permeating through her body. Like it was very clear. And I was not a follower of Mr. Hampton. I really did not know really too much about him. I really didn't know about Miss Battle. But believe you me, I could tell that woman had not experienced no DV. I just knew. First off, you come here talking about a little finger. Baby, women who in real DV situations, Shoal ain't talking about no little finger. Baby, they got way more deeper and violent stories than a little finger. Okay. All right. Miss E says, yes, I always been over here. Good, Miss E. I believe with all this drama going on, there is no way. Wait a minute, let me read this right. There is no way man that cares for you is gonna put you in harm's way. I believe the backup could be to wait a minute. I believe with all this drama going on, there is no way that no there is no way man that can I believe that the backup. I believe the backup could be to protect her. What backup? I'm confused. Latte, I'm so sorry. That statement, I'm so confused. I'm reading a little bit. I don't know what is the backup, but I do agree that no man should put you in harm's way. But could you clarify just a little bit? Because Joy, again, some things go over head. Okay. 4C's in the building. 4C's in the building. She says, good morning, Queen. Good morning to you, Queen. You look so pretty. You look so pretty. All right. TSG says, good morning, everyone. It only took me about 2 weeks to figure out. Good. Less than 30 days. That's what I like to hear. You know, we'll give you the initial that you could have believed the woman. You know, a lot of women, of course, would probably believe the woman first off. You know, so I'll give you that. As long as you weren't a person that it took longer than 30 days. Okay, because if it took longer than 30 days, we would have to talk. I'd be like, really? Now why did it take you longer than 30 days to see that girl was lying through her teeth? For sure. All right. Latte says, I always knew she was lying because I watched her do her story time on see, I wish that I could go that far back and say that I've seen some things, but honey, I didn't know these people before October 2022. Show did not for real at all, but I knew she was a liar. Sure did. I knew this was going to happen after Miss Season released those emails from Simone. I knew Simone would have put out more information. Disappointed in the mom. That one says, what in the hell was going on in that chat with Miss Season? We can bring it up. Now, unfortunately, I did not screen record it, y'all, because I was like, shit. I should have. Because I would have gotten the actual chat too. You know, I would have gotten the chat. I did go look this morning. The live is still up, but unfortunately, the chat is not available. But you can see the comments that Amora put up of Miss Season. I don't know if she got all of the comments that Miss Season made in the chat on the screen, but she probably got most of them. We probably won't get through the whole live because the live like 5 hours, you know, or what have you. But we can kind of get into like the gist of everything because baby, I was like, oh my God. Why do they feel like she owed them an explanation? She is a grown woman. What she did with RH is her business, right? I don't know why. You know, I do believe that because, you know, certain people have put certain information out here as viewers, folks may think that they should be told certain things. But when people don't tell you certain things, it's for a reason, you know, and we shouldn't go guessing, estimating what's accusing, putting allegations on. We can't do that. Assuming, all those things. All right, y'all talking to one another. I love that. Yep, we already seen that. I'm just confused though. I would have gave them no type of time because they gonna twist it anyway. Yeah, me too. I would definitely wouldn't have gave them no time. No, because they getting ready to, like you said, twist it and turn it and twist it and turn. Amora probably gonna talk about this today. She said that she probably gonna do a part 2 for sure. Indeed. I wish a 304 would, and I mean that in the most respectful way, ask me about my business about a man. I know that's right. I know that's right. I wish a woman would. I mean, Miss Amora did cross the line. I mean, cross the line. Why is you asking about what this woman was doing in her bedroom? and at look, got me stuttering. And in the privacy of her own home. What? Ma'am, are you kidding me? What's wrong with you, lady? Sorry, I was driving. The backup from Miss C's. What? Sorry, I was driving. The backup from Miss C's. I don't know what you mean by the backup. What's the backup? All right. All right. She was classy about it for sure, and I respect her for that. But I just wouldn't have entertained it. Okay, that's where the class left. And I'm sorry, Miss Season, but that's where the class left. That's where the class left. Because I know that you wanted to clear up your name, but just like I forget who said it earlier in the chat, you got your own platform, baby. Why not just hit the live button if you wanted to say something? But baby, over there, what they say, I don't even know the statement or the saying, but over there finagling with the enemy, sleeping with the enemy. That's what it is. But over there sleeping with the enemy, no, because now they just using that for ammunition. They was over there trying to talk bad to her in the chat. I mean, some of these ladies are really, really mean. I mean, mean. I don't care what side you on, this side or the other side. There's no reason you should be as mean as some of these women. Some of these women are mean, baby. They need to go find them a good orgasm. That's what, baby. Because baby, they is mean. She was okay, we read that. Oh no. SR been a liar. Who's SR? SR been a liar and she can't be trusted. SR. Who is SR? Y'all know I'm not good with initials. I don't be knowing who is SR. You gonna have to tell me that one because I don't know who SR is. Since you know so much, you laugh. Miss E, laugh out loud. She just looked like a big liar. And the fact she always showed her body and never see not a one. Now, how you gonna be a woman who is going through DV and you don't have not nan bruise, nan picture, nan call log from the police saying such? Really? Really? And now, based on her history, we already know that this is just her thing. She been putting men on paperwork. Yeah, she's something else, baby. That lady is something else. Don't have us start going over there to be nosy. Oh, 5 hours, no thanks. I know that's right, Missy. 5 hours, no thanks. No, y'all ain't got to be nosy. I'll be nosy for you. Just a smidgen. Not too much, because when they get to talking real crazy, Joy can't take it. Joy on tolerance for foolery is about this much. For real. This much. I don't tolerate foolishness. I'm a no nonsense type of woman, baby. No nonsense. Meaning you show me you one way, I'm gonna stick with that. You can't tell me. I mean, you can say that you changed, but that don't necessarily mean that I'm gonna welcome you in, because you didn't already show me that you may have a difference of opinion, and so we just gonna leave it at that. So, like I said, those that were on the other side, don't bring your ass over here to Joy's house, because Joy don't mess with flip floppers. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Joy don't mess with flip floppers, nor do Joy want to mess with folks who welcome flip floppers. I'm going to tell you about that. If you welcome a flip flopper, I'm going to think twice about you too. Because why you welcoming a flip flopper? Why are you entertaining a flip flopper? Why? Have they given you justifiable information why you should be trusting them? No, I don't trust no flip flopping. Robert never said they was dating. Hell, we grown, friends with benefits. Amen and amen. Baby, I was with a man for 4 years like that. 4. Not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 years. 4. Do you hear me? 4 years. Those relationships are out there. Those relationships are out there. 2 consenting adults can do that. Yeah. It's no problem with being friends with benefits when you don't want to take it to a different level. Come on now. We grown. That one says, why not question the one that was married to him? Hell, Miss Season was not married to him. Amen. Since they know so much, questions the one that was married to him, even though she is a right. Right. Come on now. Latte Eminem says they kind of backed up from each other. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Okay. Whatever though. Them backing away from each other or whatever. Why are folks in these folk business like that? You know what I'm saying? It's not the tea that needs to be sipped. This not the tea. This not the tea. You know? Why put your fellow woman in a light that's not desirable? Nope. Dang, Miss Season, we was rooting for you. I mean, I think, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's going to come about this. Really, baby. We'll see what's going to come about it. All right. Aisha Bright, she says, good morning, Joy and Chat. Good morning, Aisha. Oh, Lord. Okay, we finna get into everything because I am behind. Okay, since you know so much says, I'm with mine for 6 years and that's the way I want to. See? 6 years. Since you know so much, 6 years. Don't tell me it can't happen. I done 4. Since you know so much, then done 6. Who else out there? Can tell these ladies that there are women out here that can maintain relationships with men without having a commitment? because that's the way they want it. You know what I'm saying? So let me get this pulled up so we can get into everything. All right. Are y'all liking and sharing? While I'm pulling this stuff up, make sure y'all liking and sharing, liking and sharing, liking and sharing. Okay. Oh, that one says, okay. All right. Okay. I see, she new to the fold. You could have just said, Joy is okay with putting their names in the chat until otherwise. Because I really am not very familiar with initials, nor do I read them very well. My kids be sending me that stuff and I'd be like, well, what does this mean? Shoot. Yes, that's her. What? That's her. What's her email? What? Did I miss something? All right. All right, but let's pull this stuff up. Ooh, Lord, Joy already sweating. Joy already sweating. Okay, 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 okay. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Don't get to start talking just yet, love. Okay. All right. Here we go. We get ready to pull this up. Share. Bop, bop, it out, bop, bop, bop. All right. Let's see. Do we got all this up? Y'all know I slow. Y'all know I slow. All right. What that one says, I don't go over there because they will make you lose your mind and fight. Well, you can't fight through the computer, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Lose your mind for doggone sure. I'm telling you, I had to get up. I had to get up. I told my husband, I'm sick of this shit. I am sick of this shit. These women is crazy as hell. That's what I told him. I said, oh, Lord, have mercy. That's BBMO. Yes, it is. When a person said they are not a couple, when a person said they are not a couple, what is that? They don't understand. People don't have to be in a relationship if they choose not to. That's right. That's right. That is right. There are so many different types of relationships, so many different types. I have had a friendship with a man for over 30 years. For over 30 years. Now, a lot of folks will say, you've been in a friendship with a man for over 30 years? Yes, I have. We have never had any sexual relation whatsoever. This is my friend. I met him when I was 13 years old on a train to, where was we going? Was we going to Chicago or leaving Chicago? One or the other. We may have been going to Chicago or leaving Chicago. We have been friends ever since. There are all different types of relationships. All right. Before I got married, he had a friend for 4 years with benefits. See, 4 years. And we understood our platonic relationship. It was good for us for various reasons. See? Come on. Come on now. We better stop talking about it because it seems when people do that it make them go to Amora and tell it all. But let's have faith. She done over there. She says she is. She says she ain't going back over there. She says she ain't going back over there. Miss Lysanda, good morning. She says, good morning. I'd be so glad when something comes along and takes the place of this true storyline. It's sad. You can't even talk to anyone on the phone without you being recorded. People are sick. Show is Miss Lysanda. I'm trying to divert folks brainwave to some new things. I introduced some new content creators on my platform a couple days ago. A few folks went over there and subscribed. Are you aware of Mr. and Mrs. Larry and Teresa Brown? Those are my farmsteading influencers that I love so much who are also doing the cartoon type of content right now, Miss Lysandra. But I hope something take the place of it too. But you know, the way this story is going, it's gonna keep going. It's gonna because it keep turning. It keep taking too many twists and turns. It's taking too many twists and turns. This may be one for the books that's here for the duration. You think? You think that this is a storyline that is here for the duration? Because what I can tell you is both on Facebook and YouTube, baby, they definitely like the LaTruth saga. Uh-huh. Baby, YouTube wasn't pushing none of my content out there until I called Bree Live. Ain't that about a BITCH? You telling me all this other content that I was doing prior to wasn't worthy to be pushed out there. But soon as I caught Bree Live, I all of a sudden have been catapulted out into the algorithm. It's like, baby, Mr. Hampton, Miss Battle. If I was y'all, I'd be contacting these social media platforms because y'all missing out on the bigger bag. I think show is and show is. But let's get into this stuff, honey. Miss Lysandra. Wait a minute. What'd she say, Miss Lysandra? I'm going to say good morning to all the queens and kings. Good morning. My thing is, Robert, no, Miss Season never came out to and say they were in a relationship. I know that's right, Miss Lysandra. You know, I just hope everything be all right. I really, really do. I hope everything is okay. I hope it don't get no messier. I hope it don't get no messier. Okay? I hope it don't get no messier. Miss E, sorry to say, but it doesn't look like he went, I'm talking about people that, okay. Mrs. And I agree, and they shouldn't have to, they shouldn't. Grown people. That man was single. They up here trying to count when they met. Oh, y'all met before November 20. It don't matter when he met her. It don't matter when he met her. His wife had already relinquished her damn duties. She wasn't even being a wife. Come on now. She wasn't even over there being a wife. We already know the heifer don't cook or clean. So on top of not cooking or cleaning, she wasn't even giving them no loving. Hell's bells. Come on now. This man had just experienced a whole life-changing situation. And his wife was presenting as if, I guess maybe she no longer desired him or what have you. That's what I got from it all. It seemed like she no longer desired him, you know. Wow, it's just, honey, she had relinquished her duties. So it don't matter when he met Miss Season. It really doesn't. All right, that one says, BB had already, see? She had already checked out. So, come on, that one. She had already checked out. Come on, let's get into this. Let's get into this. All right. So before we get into everything, look. Where is Terry when you need him? Where is Terry when you need him?
Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
All right, so we got all that, and we're gonna put this up here too because I ain't got time. I don't know if none of this stuff work, but we gonna hope it work. All right. But we getting ready to give our opinion a little bit on Miss Amora's latest live. All right. We're gonna go back a little bit. We're gonna go back a little bit because I don't know where exactly Miss Season comes in. We're gonna go back about here. Let's see.
He said if a nigga ain't made it
Okay, we're gonna go back a little bit. We're gonna go back a little further because she must be playing something right here. She must be. We ain't gonna start from the beginning.
was hounding him. Now my thing is this. She posted something on her Facebook page saying that basically she don't lick this, she is the lick, or she does get licked, or whatever it say. I don't even know. I can't remember. But you up here begging a nigga after 2.5 years to be in a relationship with you? Don't you know?
Now, I really don't follow Miss Season, but she doesn't give off that she was begging Mr. Hampton for anything. No, I don't think that that was occurring. I really don't. I really don't. I don't get that from her. But if you guys know otherwise, y'all can let me know.
Oh, if a man wanted to be in a relationship with you, it wouldn't take him 2 years to figure that shit out.
Amora, as two women on this side, me including myself, women do have relationships with men for long periods of time where a commitment has not been arranged. Amora, I've done it for 4 years. For 4 years. Think you know so much says she did it. She's currently and been in it for 6. Women do that. Women do that. Okay. Women do that, Miss Amora. Let's go.
Most people are married with rings and a last name, share a last name.
If they choose to. If they choose to. Now, I can say that, yes, it does not take a man 2.5 years to know what type of relationship he wants to have with you. I can say that. I can say that. But two people that have agreed to be in relationship and not have a commitment, I can see that as well. Okay? Okay? It's not foreign.
In 2 years. I know some people that it happened, they got married way before that, like me.
That's if you're looking for it. If you are looking for it, did Miss Season say that she's looking for a husband? Did Mr. Hampton say he's looking for a wife? Are we reading too much into when she tried on wedding dresses? Are we reading into that too far? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that what this man and what this woman have agreed upon is no problem.
I was married one time after meeting a nigga for 6 months, okay?
And look, it ended with divorce. And it ended in divorce. So she married someone within 6 months, and she's currently not with them. So she had not vetted properly. And I'm not saying that you can't marry someone in 6 months. I do believe I am a person that probably could be married within 6 months because I am a person that is going to get in your business. I'm going to find out everything I need to know probably in the first 30 days. Yeah. But I'm a very mature woman. All right. So it all depends on your disposition for sure. All right. Let's get back to it. Ooh, I'm sweating. Look, I should have brought my fan in here, y'all.
Raise your hand if you met, dated, fucked, and married a man in under 2 years. Raise your hand. Let me.
I'm pretty sure most of us have done that. But again, these are two adults that agree to this type of relationship, and it does happen. Just say you have never experienced that type of relationship.
Just see. It might only be 5 of y'all down there in the audience, but let me know. I mean, met, dated, fucked, and married a man in less than 2 years. Anybody?
I'm like I said, there's pretty much all of us have encountered that. Let's see what these comments are saying. Let's see what the comments are saying. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Ooh. That other said was trying their hardest to get Miss Season to spill. BB had our. We already read that. Where am I? Where am I? Miss Lasanda said Miss Season and Robert gonna surprise everyone. Is they gonna surprise everybody, Miss Lasanda? They gonna come out and say, we's married. Is he gonna come out and surprise everybody? My dream star. I think Miss Season came in about the 2-hour mark. Yeah, about the 2-hour mark. She probably did. Lasanda says, you might not want to play her live, Miss Joy. I ain't worried about it. As long as you do commentary, you should be all right, right? Am I wrong about that? Am I wrong about that? Should I get it down? Warn me now. Should I get it down? I don't look, I'll email her and let her know. Hey, Miss Amara, we going over your live. Look, Joy don't want no problem. Joy don't want no problem. I'm respectful. I ain't gonna call you out your name. Now I may call you a little ditzy from now and then because I think you're a little ditzy to be pandering for a young lady who is 20 years your junior who cussed you out on live and told you to get out of her damn business, and now y'all back friends again. You know, I think that's a little off, but I don't want no problem. I don't want no problem. That one says, I believe that too, Miss Sandra, and they going to look stupid watching play out. We'll see, y'all. Miss E says, since you know, I know. Since you know, I know, right. And that's sad. Make you cause she doing too much. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, they did read too much into. Oh yeah, they read too much into that. They thought that man was finna get married. Now, why would y'all think that man was finna get remarried and he had just gotten divorced? Come on now. I knew they was playing around when they did that. I said, now that man ain't finna get remarried. Nisha says, thank you, Miss Joy, for catching me up. I'm lost. I'll always be lost. I still be getting caught up. Miss Nisha, because I don't have my ear to the street like that, baby. Joy cannot, because this saga is dark in some places. We got flip-floppers on both sides. So we got to watch all sides of us. We got to be like this. You better be watching all sides. Because, baby, you never know when somebody going to change their stance. You never know. But I'm letting you folks know now. You change your stance. Don't come knocking on Joy door because you're not welcome. You're not welcome. Indeed and indeed. Miss Lasanda, she is the man, and the man in her relationship, my thing is she wants her. Who you talking about? Who you think won't? Who you think won't rob her? You think Miss Amora won't rob her? Do I have your phone? No, baby, I ain't got your phone. My husband came in my office while I'm live talking about, do I got his phone? Have mercy, Jesus. All right. That one, I meant who is she? I meant who is she? Girl, I don't know. Look, I'm so far, I don't know where I'm at. Nana Karen says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Nana Karen. You are beautiful too, love bug. All these beautiful ladies. Y'all so pretty. So pretty. Lachelle Hill says, listen, I was saying that last night. That lady want that man, you think? Y'all think Amora won't Mr. Hampton? She say that he not her type. She say he not her type though, you know. There's no way she in RH friendship, relationship, and family business like that. That's what I'm saying. You know, I've been told that she's getting a little payoff. That's why she's doing it. Because I just wouldn't think that a woman in her 50s would be would be on the side of this, on the other side of that. I can't even explain it. I just don't see a 50-year-old woman, pandering for a woman like Brie. But I guess, everybody got to have some friends, I guess. I don't know. Latte Eminem says, Joy, Lord, you are worse than Sis Tay to come get Joy. Am I worse? Oh, Lord Jesus. Y'all know Tay be spilling it, don't she? Tay be spilling it. I be like, ooh. Oh, man. Michelle says, Joy, they were friends. They always said that. I know. That's why I never looked at it as anything other than that they were friends, having fun with one another, dating, whatever they was doing, Hey, we are grown people, and grown people do what grown people do, honey. Nana Karen is speaking a latte. Ruby says, hey, Miss Joy in chat. All right. Miss Lucinda, I believe that because she slept, eat, and what? Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But Miss Lucinda, I'm going to play this live. I ain't going to even lie to you. I'm going to play this live. I hope I don't get in no troubles. But we going over it a little bit because it was some stuff that I missed. So, I'm watching for my own pleasure too. For sure and for sure. R&B Colvin. She says, hello, Joy. New subscriber. Amora has never had a boo or a nice friend, guys, that are kind. Is that what the problem is? Is that she's never had a boo or a nice friend? She ain't never had a boo. Poor thing. You ain't lived life until you done had you a good boo, baby. A good boo. Ooh, baby. Them ones that you can have your little fun with and send them on about their way, baby. Them are the most aliving type of relationships, baby. You can have all kinds of fun in those types of relationships. All right, y'all. Let's get to it. All right. Oh, let me get the comment on the screen. And listen, since a lot of you have come in and I haven't been able to greet you, but good morning to the folks that came. Oh, for the new subscriber too. Look, we just got too much going on. For the new subscriber in the house. Who was it again? Let me go back to the comments. Miss R&B Colvin. This is for you, darling. right. All right. I am so glad to have you here. Welcome to the Joy is Real family. And now that you hear Love Bug, I need you to go get your neighbor, all your friends and family to come over here. Let them know that joy is real and hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 5,000. All right. That is the next goal. All right. That one says R&B Coleman. Say it again. Come on now. Ain't never had a boo or a nice friend. Po thing.
Am I the only one? Raise your hand. You understand? No, I don't understand you. I just like to say the word. No, I don't understand you. I don't understand you because you're not a man. You know why I don't understand you? You know why I don't understand you? Because when you looked me in my face and told me you was done with season.
Okay, so this must be a recording between Mr. Hampton and Miss Simone. Yeah. So we probably should go to the beginning of this. Let me see.
Tell me if I need to slow this bitch season. Listen to what he said, y'all. Tell me if I need to slow this bitch down. Okay.
Tomorrow. I'm woo, baby. Okay, come on.
You know what? How do you turn the transcribe on here? I don't know. Is it a way you can do that? Anyway, maybe you had to do it when you upload it, but let's listen again. I do not want no parts of my exes. None of my exes. You understand? No, I don't understand you. I just like to say the word. No, I don't understand. I don't understand because you're not a man. You know what?
Okay, so I turned on the captions. So it just in case everybody don't understand what is going on, I turned on the captions. Everybody with me? Everybody with me, all right? Everybody with me? That one say my boo was good to me until I got me a husband. Baby, let me tell you what let me tell you, because that's what happened to me. So, just a little diversion. I had found my own man, right? Yes, I did. And I called my little boo thing, and I told my little boo thing, boo, 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 we can't boo no more. We can't boo no more, boo, because I done found me my own man, boo. You know, and he said, I can't be playing around with you no more. Baby, let me tell you what my boo did. My boo showed up at my door. Oh, that one. I could have cried. That one, listen to me. That one. My boo showed up to my door with a rock so big. Oh my God. Baby, I just about died. He showed up with a ring, y'all. My boo showed up with a ring and a baseball bat. And I was like confused. I said, what the baseball bat for? He said, it's for that nigga, just in case he was here. But baby, he thought he was getting ready to propose to me and we was going to run off into sunny days, baby. I was so mad at that man. I said, why would you wait until I found me somebody to come spring this on me? We had been together 4 years. 4 years. And you waited until I found my own person and the ring was pretty. Ooh, the ring was so pretty, y'all. So pretty. And I almost had took a different stance. But then I remembered to myself, no, Joy, if you accept this man, you got to accept everything that come along with this man. And I knew his appetite was stronger than what I could provide. way stronger. So if I had accepted that proposal, I would have had to accept that he was always going to have him a boo too. It wasn't just going to be me. It wasn't just going to be me. And I wasn't really willing to be in that type of relationship at that time. I really wasn't. But yes, baby. That was just a little tidbit, that y'all can know from me. All right. Since somebody says, I'm trying to figure out how he slept with the enemy. Where did C come out? Where I'm trying to figure out how he slept with the enemy. Who, Mr. Hampton? Is that what you're speaking of? Him sleeping with the enemy? Because the only enemy I think he slept with was Numbnut. Yeah. That one says, right, Joy, indeed. She trying to force him into a relationship? I don't think so. I don't think she's trying to force him. I think she was just okay with what he was okay with. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she was trying to force him. R&B Colvin says, I'm a widow, so it works for me. Baby, indeed. Baby, if something happened to my husband right now, if we were to separate, you think I want another full-time man up in here? No. No. No, and no. I don't want no full-time man up in here. After him, shitting me. Joy is almost 50 years old, baby. If I got to do this shit all over again, baby, shit. He better come with 2 more women. Cause it's some things I ain't doing. It's some things I ain't doing, baby, as a woman. It's just some things I ain't finna do. I ain't finna cook every day. I ain't finna clean every day. I ain't finna suck and fuck every day. Baby, I ain't finna do none of that. None of that. Nope, and nope. What R&B Colvin says, nope. My husband was a hard act to follow. Amen and amen. Amen. And a lot of them be. A lot of them be. And I almost kind of feel the same way. After, like, seriously, me and my husband, we were just arguing like cats and dogs 2 days ago. Today, we are like lovebirds. You wouldn't even think we was fighting like cats and dogs. You think I'm going to be able to find another man to go through that with? No. That's special. That's special. I'm at work, but I had to laugh out loud. Oh, sorry, Miss Issue. Sorry. Tell your co-workers to come subscribe so they can get some of this laughter. We married twice. Y'all got married twice? Look, R&B Colvin, you must be my soul sister. Because me and my husband, we got 2 anniversaries too. We got one from 28 years ago, and we got one from 14 years ago. Now, he don't like celebrating the one from 28 years ago, but I tell him we celebrate it anyway. We celebrate it anyway. So I understand, all right? So let's get into this.
Why I don't understand you? You know why I don't understand you? Because when you looked me in my face and told me you was done with school, and then yeah, you did. And then you told me you don't double back.
Oh shit! I found a way to turn the motherfucking words on. I found a way to turn the words.
Okay, so she found a way to turn her words on. So I'm gonna turn mine off because now she got hers on. So I'm gonna turn mine off so we don't have double words on the screen.
Words on, baby. Let's go bite, baby. Let's go bite, baby.
Keep going back.
The words, baby. I got the words. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I can't say. He says, no, I just want to be single.
So y'all hear, and I do believe, this is Mr. Hampton. It does sound like Mr. Hampton. And Mr. Hampton, you have to be a little bit more careful with the ladies that you are choosing to have relationship with. As you see, you are attracting the wrong type of woman. This woman has recorded you. Has recorded you. Now, granted, it was at a time, it sounds like, where she upset. Yeah. And I probably, as a person of your status, I probably wouldn't give anybody conversation over the phone after, they have come to me like with a problem, because I would automatically turn my spidey sense on. Are they recording this? Because I would think everybody around you is looking for a viral moment. Yeah, I really do. So I would be walking very lightly, very lightly, very lightly. You are definitely attracting the wrong type of woman, for sure. Let's see what some of these comments are saying. I ain't finna either. Get somebody else to do it. Amen and amen. Get somebody else to do it. Because, baby, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. No cooking, no cleaning, no sucking and fucking. No, you might get it every now and again. I need to coach my husband and let me have a second wedding. Oh, that's easy, Miss Latte. How long you been married? That's easy. That one says, I am 55 and I will not remarry. If I became a widow or just don't work out, I'm good on that. Yes. 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 I used to live across the street from a lady. She was the cutest little old white lady. She wasn't old. But she was small. And she was about 55 at the time of that one. She had been single for 30 years. 30. So if she was 55 at that time, been single for 30 years. So she probably had been single ever since she was like 25. Okay. Cause I couldn't believe it when she told me that. She said, yeah, I've been single 30 years. I raised my children and I'm good on the man. I don't need no man. I can do everything myself, and she could, baby. She would get out there and cut her grass, take on trash out. Her big old tree in the front yard had fallen during a storm, baby. She cut that tree down by herself. So I'm telling you, when some women have made up in their mind, they don't want to do something, they just don't want to do it. Bridget Renee say, Miss Joy, hey, Bridget. Auntie Pimo, you done found your way over here, love. You done found your way over here. She says, hey, Joy and Chat. Hey, Auntie Pimo. We just up in here talking about this stuff that happened last night, Auntie Pimo. Some craziness happened. Ooh. Oh, Auntie Pimo said, I'm so disappointed for not clocking it. He should have known better. Well, we already know that Mr. Hampton may not be looking at the things he should be looking at now. Numbnut showed up on his doorstep, they said, with a food stamp card and 3 children, So, he may not be able to clock the things that we know you should be looking for, So we just gonna say that. We just gonna say that. His clocker may not be clocked. It may not have batteries in it. Some amiss. It got a little loose screw. Latte Eminem says 6 years later. 6 years this year. Oh, 6 years this year. Okay. Since you know so much, is speaking to Auntie Pimo. Happy Juneteenth to you as well. Indeed. All right. So let's get back to it. Because she has found out how to turn on the captions, baby. And she has restarted the video. Okay. She has restarted the video. Auntie Pimo says, yeah, but that life lesson should place should place everlasting batteries in it. You would think. You would think. You would think. Oh my goodness, you would think. But when your appetite for the type of woman hasn't changed, because I think he made his appetite for, I don't know, because Miss Season is definitely different from Nunna. We all can see that. We all can see that there's a difference there. But I think his true appetite for a woman is that of really that of a numbnut. I don't know. What y'all think? Y'all think he attracted to numbnuts? Because he came across a Miss Season and he just want to be single. Not saying maybe Miss Season just wanted to be single too. We don't know. We don't know what conversations these two grown consenting adults had. I try not to assume, like I said, because Joy's been in those not those types of relationships. I've had that type of relationship one time, and I know that it can happen. All right. There's medication for that. What the hell is that? Oh, shoot, a little, one of them little spider things. Oh, Lord Jesus, where'd you come from, Jesus? Where'd you come from? Scared the mess out of me. Look. Ooh, I tell you, in Vegas, baby, I done woke up and had one of them salamander things. What are those things called? I had to ask my kid, but it looked like a little lizard. Baby, one was running around my office. I screamed so loud. Ooh, Lord. All right. Auntie Pimo says, I'm going to go back into the bushes. I love y'all. Love you too, Auntie Pimo. Thanks for being in the bushes. But I'm glad that I know you be up there now. I'm glad I know that you be up there now. And for those of you who are up there with Auntie Pimo, this is for you. I hope y'all at least subscribe to the channel. Or y'all at least subscribe to the channel. I don't mind y'all watching from the bushes as long as you bought your ticket. Hit that subscribe button for me, please. I would love for you to do so. We are on the journey to 5,000. And along with hitting the subscribe button, make sure you are sharing to let everybody know that joy is real, okay? We could quadruple the amount of people if all of you just hit that share button a good one time. Boom, 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 boom. Baby, who knows how many people will come up in here. It might be enough to knock Joy up out her seat. All right. No More Drama says, I think he liked the class of women that he think he can build instead of a mature woman with class. That's a good observation. He needs to look at himself because you attract what you are. I was taught that as a very young girl. And it is so true. You attract what you are. You attract what you are. My grandmother told me that when I was young, very young, very young. And that always stood with me. Always stood with me. If chaos is going on in your life, then you need to look in the mirror and see why it's attracted to you at that time. Because it's something you probably need to do internally for the chaos to stop coming. All right. You can't blame the outside for things that has come to your front door. The only person that you can blame is yourself because you invited it in. It wouldn't know your address. All right. If you didn't send for it. All right. See, Mr. Hampton still for a lot of work. See, Robert Hampton still for a lot of work to do. He's still got a lot of work to do. and learn. Okay, that's what you're trying to say. My husband could teach him a few things, but he also need God to guide him first. That's true now. That's true. That is true. I do believe there's some things that that he probably should learn for sure. For doggone sure is not talk to these folk on the phone. He sure need to stop talking to these ladies on the phone. Have mercy and have mercy. All right. R&B says he seems knowledgeable, but he should wait until he actually get the results. Yeah. Yeah. You can't be so quick. You can't be so quick. We all want to have a person in our lives that desire us in a way, but we can't be so quick to open the door for any and everything. All right. So let's get into what this lady is saying. Okay.
Okay, let's go. It ain't got nothing to do with her. I don't want to be in a relationship. Oh, he said, I don't want to be. That has nothing to do with. Okay, anyway, y'all not real. I do not want no parts of my ex. None of my exes. Understand? No, I don't understand you. I just like the single life. No, I don't understand. Oh, he said, I just like the single life.
Okay, and that's understandable. That is understandable for a man who was married for 6 years to a woman that raised all the hell. He's just enjoying the single life. My husband tells me, hey, if anything were to happen to you, you think I'm getting me a new somebody? No. My husband said he'll be by himself until he leave this earth. And I believe him. I believe him. Usually, after a very tumultuous relationship, no matter if you are a man or a woman, most people be like, the hell with this shit. This is crazy. This is insane. If this is what relationship is, I'd rather not. And that's how folks be in consenting friends with benefits relationships. They just leave it at that. He already had that thing reversed. Allegedly. Now, supposedly, Miss Simone pregnant, but we'll see. He ain't said he having no babies until the man himself say he having babies. I wouldn't even run with that. I wouldn't even run with it, But hey, we got some people that do things for clicks, views, likes, and paychecks. All right.
See, I didn't even know what he said. He said, I just like the single life, meaning that he liked the slim dick. And listen, ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with liking the single life, right? But when you come across a woman that's trying on wedding dresses and shit and out here hollering, my man.
Listen, women at times in their life go wedding dress shopping. I think it was just something they were doing just to be funny. You know what I'm saying? That's how I took it. Because nowhere near did I think that man was getting ready to get remarried when that happened. Not at all. Hey, Elsie, she says, hey, Auntie Joy, hey, you're beautiful too. I love them glasses, Miss Elsie. Those are pretty, honey. Yes, I did not think that they were on their way down the aisle. No, I did not get that. Matter of fact, I probably said, now I know this man ain't finna get married. That's probably what I said. That's probably what I said. was a skit. I don't know why they didn't see it. Yeah, come on now. What man is getting remarried within, what was it, 90 days, 6 months? I can't remember how soon she was trying on wedding dresses, but it was very early on. And I did not believe that man was finna get married. No, no, no. Hey, Mr. Nidus. He said, you doing your thing, Joy. Yeah. You see how many beautiful people are over here with me, Mr. Nidus? Yes, isn't that amazing? Just a month ago, Mr. Nidus, it was only like 3 people over here visiting Joy. Now we got a few people over here interested in what Joy's opinion is. Yeah, indeed. Maybe, Mr. Nidus, you can come up and give them a man's perspective one day about this particular saga. Actually, I do want to have a panel discussion with men about this, for real. I really do. Mr. Nidus says, happy Juneteenth. Right back at your love bug. All right, so let's get into it.
Baby, you can't fuck around with them. Them no type of let me tell you what type of women they are. Give me a second, guys. Give me a damn second.
See, I'm really just looking for when Miss Season came into the chat, because I see, what is she on, y'all? She listening to H-Town. What's going on? Oh no, what's she listening to H-Town for? Thin line between love and hate. Oh, it's a thin line between love and hate. That's the song. It is a thin line, baby. It is a thin line, baby. What's she laughing about? What's she laughing about? Okay, she went back. She went back. Okay, let's see.
Between love and hate, bitch, that he likes.
Oh!
Okay.
You know why I don't understand you? You know why I don't understand you? Because when you looked me in my face and told me you was done with hearing.
When you looked me in my face and told me you was done with wrinkled fingers. Screwing both of y'all and telling the new chick,
Lord have mercy and have mercy and have mercy. You know, I wouldn't want to be a woman it's stuck in this kind of position. Baby, as a woman, you always want to know your place with a man. You never want to wonder. Matter of fact, you never should wonder. Because if you don't know, then you really do know. Don't let that go over your head. If you don't know, you really do know. Okay? Let me say it one more time. If you don't know, you really do know. All right? All right. Since you know so much says, it was a skit and even dropped on April Fool's Day. Well, hot diggity damn dog. Hot diggity damn dog. You telling me of all things on top that it was dropped on April Fool's Day. Come on now, since you know so much. You know so much. It was April Fool's Day. It was a jokey joke. Come on now, people. This man wasn't getting no married. It was a joke. He was playing. He's a content creator who is looking for ways to get the eyes back on him in the way they were prior to numbnut burning his damn house down. Okay? Oh, gosh. Come on, y'all. Come on, cuz. Oh. Gotta be a little more smarter.
The new, fresh, younger coochie chick that he done with your ass.
Let me tell you, younger don't mean fresher or better. Younger don't mean fresher or better. Lord have mercy.
Something happened. But let's hear what he said, y'all. Listen.
And then I'm yeah, you did. And then you told me you don't double back, you don't go backwards. So if you went backwards with that, you would go backwards with Briana.
If I did go backwards,
He said, let me say this. If I did go backwards.
So right here, I believe Miss Simone is asking him, okay, well, if you'll go back with Miss Season, of you probably more than likely would go back with Numbnut. I'm thinking that's what I'm getting from the conversation. Ladies, let me tell you something. Ladies, if you don't know, Joy gonna tell you right now. Even if you have, I gotta come on screen for this. Let me turn this camera back on and get this down. Let me tell y'all, ladies, even if you know that a man may be dealing with more than just you, say you do. There is no need to confront him with a conversation. There's no need to confront him with a conversation. You take the information you know and you make your decision. Why do you need to have a conversation with the man about how you're going to move forward? You set yourself at a disadvantage when you, as a woman, bring up another woman when you're trying to get clarification about your position. I would never bring up the status of another woman when trying to clarify my status. Fuck her. Why? You're already you've been defeated at this point. You're speaking to this man in a way that's going to result in what? In what? We know what happens at the end of this kind of conversation. You don't get what you want, for sure. If at the end of this conversation you were looking for a connection, I'm pretty sure you didn't get that. Let's continue to see what happens next.
The truth said, if I did go backwards, listen to what he said next, y'all. I've never been in a me and Miss Season or anybody else have never been in a relationship. She was fucking for free.
That is not considered fucking for free. That's not. Listen, we don't even know what they were doing in their bed. We don't know if these people been intimate. Has Miss Season said that they've been intimate? Has Mr. Hampton said that they've been intimate? Why are we in these people bed? Okay? They took it and ran, didn't they? Yes. Shalene says, good morning, Joy Queen. New subscriber. Good morning, Chat. Good morning, Miss Shalene. Good to see you. You are beautiful. Look, I don't know where you ladies come from. All the beautiful ladies on the internet, they are. Is that what it is? All the beautiful women are on the internet. You're hiding yourselves. Go out into the world, Jesus. Let folks see you shining. All right, you guys are beautiful. All right. Good morning, TMKC. Always good to see you. Always good to see you for sure. All right. Let's get your intro. All right. Good morning, Joy and Chat. That's what TMKC says. And Floria, she says, blessings, my sister. Blessings to you, Floria. Okay, and since Miss Shalene is new to the family, this is for you, Miss Shalene. When I can find it, have mercy. Well, let me first take the comment down. Let me take the comment down and then get over here to it. All right, this for you, baby. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the Joy is Real family. Please tell all your friends that joy is real. All right. And have them come subscribe. Oh, Lord. One moment, y'all. You know, Joy over here trying to take a little tota too. And it's got me coughing, Jesus. But yeah. Let's see who else we have in here. Renee says, good morning from Kansas City, Missouri, the Show Me State. Hey, Miss Renee. Hey, look, Miss Renee. Miss Renee. No, that's look, finna play the wrong thing. Miss Renee.
I'm from the loot and I'm proud. I'm from the loot and I'm proud. I'm from the loot and I'm proud. I'm from the loot and I'm proud.
I'm from the loot and I'm proud. I know you're just down the street, but we neighbors. Well, we used to be neighbors. I'm in Vegas now. All right. All right. That one says, good morning, ladies and new subscribers, and welcome to Joy is Real Online. Yes, welcome. We are accepting all new folks as long as you are not a flip-flopper. Are you a flip-flopper, Miss Renee? Because we don't enjoy flip-floppers around this way. And we want all flip-floppers to turn around and go back to where you came from, Jesus. Indeed and indeed. TMKC says, Renee, hi, neighbor. Can I borrow some sugar? That's cute, TMKC. I love that. Blue Bear, she says, good morning, Joy. Hello to everyone in the chat. New to the channel. Good morning, Blue Bear. I'm glad you found your way over here. Make sure you tell all your peoples now that joy is real indeed and indeed. All right. And this is for you, darling. Glad to see you. All right. Renee says, yes, you can come get you some, TMKC. Come get you some of this sugar, girl. All right. Let's get back to what Miss Amora talked. And you know what? I probably should email her now. Y'all think I should email her now? Now we're gonna wait till it's over. I'm gonna email her like, hey, Miss Amora. We went over your live a little bit. I don't want no pile, little lady. We don't need no pile, girl. Joy New. We gave all the commentary. Make sure we gave all the commentary, boo boo. This is for educational purposes only. All right.
Only. She was just free coochie. I swear to Jesus, I would be so.
Listen, Amora. You should never use that when referencing your fellow female. You should never. Even if you don't agree, love bug, you should never. That is your fellow female. Okay? You should never say such things. She was not free, nothing. You see how seasoned that woman is. You think anything about that woman is free, little lady? Now you making the wrong assessment here now, lady. You're making the wrong assessment. Ain't nothing free about a woman that is over 40. Okay? All right. Now, we hoping that Numbnut have some sense by 40. Now, if you keep being her guide, she may not. But most women over 40 ain't nothing free about them at all. Okay?
So embarrassed. Ain't no way I'm going hard in the paint. Ain't no way I'm going hard in the motherfucking paint. Going to church, not church, but somebody just gave me a $5 tip. Oh Lord, thank you, Sharon, girl, in the name of the Father, baby. Hold on, I got another one. Thank you, Chris, girl. Baby, I appreciate so much. Can you wait this fly? Anyway, y'all know y'all be doing some thumbnailing with show us the tomorrow. Like, listen, another piece of shit that them don't see me in. He have exact food. Honey, see tummy. Okay, you need to give it scene. Now, it says reality on here.
I do not want no parts of my eggs. None of my eggs. Understand?
No, I don't understand you.
I just like to say it like.
No, I don't
I don't
understand.
understand because you're not a man.
You know why I don't understand you? You know why I don't understand you? Because when you looked me in my face and told me you was done with season, then I'm saying, yeah, you did. And then you told me you don't double back, you don't go backwards. So if you went backwards with that, you would go.
How many times did she go back and replay this same thing? Like, you know, some of our content creators be wasting a whole bunch of time. You know, Joy don't be trying to waste time. Joy be trying to get to the point and get to it. You know, y'all got shit to do for the day. You know, folks doing 5, 6, 8, 12, 15-hour lives. Baby, how is you able to spend so many hours on live? Now, I'm telling you, if I sat here 5 hours, my husband be looking at me like, what the hell wrong with you? I know you got something else to do. I know you can be doing something else other than sitting up there running your damn mouth to them people.
If I did go backwards, me and Miss Season or anybody else haven't been in a relationship. When I said I don't go backwards, that's meaning I don't go back to a relationship that
So he said, when I said I don't go backwards, I meant, he said, meaning I don't go back to a relationship. So he go back to free pussy.
First off, I wish you quit saying free, P-U-S-S-Y. Please stop saying that when referencing a mature woman. Stop saying that, Amora. Stop saying that. Because I doubt that was the case. For 2, what man you know turns down that sweet spot? It's very hard for them too. It's very hard for them too, especially if it's smelling good, looking good, and feeling good. You know what I'm saying? What What is you talking about, little lady? All right. That one says, right, they need to be wives, but she may just need to change her title to something else because she ain't that. Come on now. Come on now. Let's go. Let's see what's going on.
He said, I take the free coochie. I mean, listen, he is a man, okay? He said, when I said I don't go back, I meant I don't go back to a relationship. But will I still fuck her? You goddamn right I will, okay? He will go back to free coochie. He ain't going back to no commitment.
Listen, 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 Linda, listen, Linda. Listen. I'm going to tell y'all another little secret. Just a smidget, just a smidget. So, me and my husband, we dated when we was younger. When I was like 19, 20, or what have you, for maybe about a year or two. But after that year or two, even though we weren't together like in a committed relationship, we would still see each other from time to time, meet up here, there, do our little thing. Listen, it happens. It happens and it happens, okay? I don't know why Amora doesn't think that these things happen. That one says she read that all the way wrong, did she? Lily says pure evil, isn't it? Let's go.
Is what he's trying to say. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all hear it again. He said, when I said I don't go backwards, I meant I don't go back to a relationship. So if I did go backwards, I'm done with her. But if I go backwards, that means if I just want to go back and get some free coochie, if she giving out free coochie coupons and it's Tuesday and I want some steak and potatoes with a little coochie on the side,
Well, ain't
I'm
nothing
gonna
wrong.
go
Lying on her
Okay.
face and
You know,
my
we finna try to get to where the season came because I could care,
he convinced.
I could care less. Somebody said around the 2 hour mark. I could care less about these little tapes I see. These little tapes. Okay, wait a minute. There goes something with Miss Season name on it. Okay, right there. Wait a minute. Let's go.
Different posts. This is from Miss Season. Okay, let me stop this banner from going across the bottom. The first one reads, if a man don't want you, no amount of money will make him stay. Thank God I've always been a kept woman who knows her worth and never settles for less. Now, she wrote this May the 22nd. It looks like May 22nd of this year. Then she goes.
Okay, so now she's analyzing Miss Season's post. Okay, we all see what it reads. If a man don't want you, no amount of money will make him stay. That is true. That is true. Thank God I've always been a kept woman who knows her worth and never settled for less. Now, when Amora is analyzing this, she may be personally putting this to the way Miss Season is feeling at the time. She could be talking to a cousin. She could be talking to a friend. She, excuse me, she could even be talking to Numbnut because she follows up with saying, thank God she has always been a kept woman who knows her worth and never settle for less. So in the beginning, the woman that she may be talking to must not be her. See, you gotta be quicker than what you think. Amora, she may not be personally putting this on herself. She could be speaking to another woman. Because she says she know her worth and she been a kept woman. Come on, let's see what a moral analysis is.
Goes on to write this one. Hold on, I'm going to put both of them up. Since y'all sent me both, I'm going to put both of these up. Give me a second. God damn it. Hold on. Oh, it's a screenshot. Transactional relationships without structure or discernment always come with a cost. Set clear boundaries and expectations so you don't end up feeling used, confused, or resentful. It's called maturity, wisdom, and distance.
And all that is true. So which tells me, these posts tells me that Miss Season knows what transactional relationships lead to. Not that she was actually involved in one. We don't know who she is referencing. I'm telling you, she could be talking to Numbnut. She could be talking to her neighbor. She could be talking to anyone. She may have just felt this in her spirit for the day and wanted to give a gem for the next woman who may not understand. Let's see if what these comments are saying. Beverly, good morning. That one says, I knew my husband for 17 years before we married. We just decided to date until we married 11 years ago. So what is she saying? She ain't saying shit. She ain't saying nothing. Ain't saying nothing. R&B Coven says, God don't play about women, and he sure do not. He sure do not. She has no compassion for women overall. It don't seem like it. Except Numbnut, who cussed her out publicly. And she's the elder in the relationship. Publicly. Baby, there's no way that woman could have any words for me. I mean, it's like she's over there lost a little. I don't know. I don't get it. No, that one, it doesn't mean that she was speaking about herself. More than likely, I took that she wasn't speaking about herself because she said that thank God she knows her worth and always been a kept woman. That told me she wasn't speaking about herself. To me, Miss Season admitted she was referring. See, God doggity dog. Come on now. See, it don't take a rocket scientist. It don't take a rocket scientist. She was talking to Simone. She say, stupid young girl. Stupid young girl. It don't matter how much money you got. If a man don't want you, he don't want you. And transactional relationships, what? Without structure, what? Or discernment, what? Always come with a cost. And what you should do is set clear boundaries and expectations so you don't end up feeling used, confused, or resentful. She telling you, Simone, hey, up front, have a conversation, set boundaries, expectations, So don't no bullshit be happening at the end, because these men will be on some bullshit if you allow them to be on some bullshit. You gotta be the woman that's no nonsense. So they don't be on no bullshit with you. You tell them, take that shit to the next one. I'm not that woman. You can have all that going on. And since you the type of man that got all that going on, matter of fact, go about your way anyway, baby. Because even if you change your ways, you ain't the right one for me. We got to set them boundaries up front. Quit letting that little coochie get you in trouble. Quit letting it get you in trouble. Please, ladies, please. Jesus Christ, have mercy and have mercy. Beverly says, I don't believe she was speaking on herself. No, she wasn't. We've already solidified that. That one says joy. Exactly. Indeed. Indeed. Hey, King Rooster. You ready to sing for us, King Rooster? We've been waiting on you to sing for us, King Rooster. All right. Let's see what else this Amora is saying.
Do you hear me? This lady talked about the same very word he said yesterday. I haven't even about exactly.
Yes.
We keep them coffees coming in. In a let me see her appreciate it. She said, I'm a kept woman, just couldn't keep my edges. Or her man. Appreciate is him. Can't know that. He said when it's business. Girl, when a here, I'm home.
I seen something.
Listen up.
Wait a minute. I had seen something about
a baby
$5 super chat. Wait a minute. I missed something. Oh shit. Did I go all the way back to the beginning? Hell's bells. Wait a minute now. Okay, we do see Miss Season name there. Wait a minute. Let's go back. Let's go back. I had seen something about a $5 super chat though.
So now are you telling me?
Wait a minute. There. Okay, we're gonna go right here.
This is just a voice clip that I have.
I didn't want to listen to the voice clip, but we may have to. I didn't want to listen to the voice clip, but we may have to, because I seen something about a $5 super chat that Miss Season sent that we may not have seen get up on the screen, but maybe Amora spoke it.
Oh yeah, we'll let the words come up.
Or read it. I shouldn't have said spoken. I should have said read it. Lord have mercy. Y'all know Joy Smoke.
Play a song to see the lyrics. Okay. Oh, not that song. Shit. I didn't mean to do that song. Hold on. I might be able to put the words up. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me open it back up.
And that's what I'm calling that.
Let me see if I can put the words up on me.
And that's what I'm calling that. I'm gonna end up getting hurt.
Oh, that's a different one.
And I'm not willing to take that shit.
He said you acting crazy over transactions.
So I heard Mr. Hampton in the background say that that Miss Simone is doing too much. Again, same as Miss Numna, doing too much. He said, I've never seen anyone get so upset about booking fees. So, take what you want from there. Take what you want from there. But again, like I told you, that he attracts a certain type of woman. Miss Numbnut, she was doing too much. He's saying the same thing right here with Miss Simone. she's doing too much. Mr. Hampton, what is it about you that you keep attracting women that are doing too much? And why are you allowing them to come into your life past the first date? Are you not able to see that type of behavior in them on the first date? What conversations are you asking these ladies? I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
Hold on.
Let me hear you say, hey, Miss Carter.
Put the music.
Oh no.
Hold on, y'all.
You is tripping.
Let me
We can't play with B. I know that.
let me see if I open.
Show. Amara, I thought I was slow. You were.
Hold on.
Oh, what is she doing?
I'm trying to make this stop.
Oh.
No, tell me, what is this? Is this like a secret code?
Even if two people were married to each other, they have to respect each other. Being inside somebody, outside somebody, being married to somebody, none of that shit matters.
Now that is true. Respect has to be in the play with relationships. If respect is missing in relationship, there's a problem. There's a problem. We need respect, y'all. Respect is needed in relationship. Indeed. Beverly says, people take other people's words and twist them to fit their narrative all the time. All the time. I think it's silly, though. It's silly to twist someone's words to fit your narrative because it just makes you look untrustworthy. You know, it really would, you know, for sure. Do you think that the content creators who are on the side of right, which I've told you that because Mr. Hampton's action leans more to that side, so folks would deem, okay, she's on the Hampton side, you know, or what have you. So you don't think that every content creator who is on the Hampton side is feeling a way about this particular information? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure that none of the ladies, from what I would know, would change what's going on just to fit the narrative that this is okay, you know? Because we should be women first, right? And we don't want women to be out here looking crazy. But I don't think that's what we have here. I think what we have here is just a mutual consensual situation that maybe one woman may have wanted more out of the basket than was offered. All right, that's as best as I can put it. That's as best as I can put it. All right, let's see here. Let's see. We ain't even got to where we.
Yes, it was.
All right, here we go.
Not in here.
Yes, it was.
He said when a payment is attached, it's business.
And that's what I'm calling back. Because I'm going to end up getting hurt. And I'm not willing to take that shit.
That tells you need to do that, though. You want too much. You're going crazy. You're over transaction. That's crazy. I don't know about it.
What transaction?
Over booking fees. I've never seen nobody act like this over booking fees.
All right, how do I make this go off?
No, tell me. What
Hold on, y'all.
Like a secret code?
Even if two people.
Oh, okay. It went over to my music. So basically, he called telling you these, you know, and that action. Relationships. Now, I don't need to be relationship the cost. Outstruct expectation is called, thinks this a bit of it. if he's supposed to be doing committed relationship at this moment, do y'all that she was being used as actional relation structure? That is why she was in, that she was in. She said that's we got what wrong? How we get it wrong when we listening to his own voice say that he was never in a relationship with her? Let's continue to listen to this one, and then we'll come back to her transactional post that she made May the 22nd. Okay, let's put back up the video, right, of the voice note. Oh, we got Miss Season in the building, y'all. She says, no, I said that because Simone was paying him to deal with her. Okay, so Miss Season, in this recording.
Okay, Miss Season has hit the building, y'all. We have got to it. So for all you content creators who may want to go over this, this is at 1 hour 56. 1 hour 56 minutes, okay? Oh, let's go back. All right, here we go.
Recording that Simone recorded of him, he's saying that y'all were never in a relationship and that you were nothing more than a payment. He said a payment was attached. So what did he mean by that, Miss Season? He said a payment was attached.
I didn't hear that in the message. Now, what I heard him say is that he has never seen any woman get so upset about booking fees. Now, did he put Miss Season's name in the same sentence with booking fees? Do we really know the context, excuse me, of the conversation? You know, how can we attest that statement to Miss Season? We really don't. He I think he's talking about work, really. But you know, we'll see.
To you and him. So now are you telling me that he lied on you in these voice recordings? Is that what you're saying? Because do tell, because this shit is funny. It is very funny because it seems that he was messing with the both of y'all.
No, it's not funny at all. It's not funny at all. Matter of fact, it is actually downright despicable that a woman has chose to record this man and publicly display it just like his ex did. That's what this is. This is not funny. This man keeps running into the same type of woman that is willing to kick him in the throat because they may not be getting what they are looking for. It's terrible. It's absolutely insane. Hey, the unknown Brown, good to see you. Miss E says, Miss Joy, I need to be home watching you. Love your intake. Oh, I wish you were home too. I wish you were home too. You work in the mornings. Joy may end up doing an evening show, but so many other content creators do their thing in the evening. You know, I don't want to impede. For sure. But Joy may do some stuff in the evening, you know, maybe once or twice through the week. We'll see. We'll see, Miss E. For sure. All right, let's get back to it.
At the same time. Now, if Miss Simone was paying him, that means that he was getting paid pretty damn good by you and him. She said, we were dating and I never paid anyone any money for anything. Yes, that's a flat out lie. Okay,
so she's saying they were dating. She ain't never paid nobody. So who does the booking fee? What the booking fee got anything to do with Miss Season? I want to know how those things correlate and why is Amora putting them together that way. Because I did not hear Mr. Hampton call Miss Season a booking fee or that she was paying him or this or that or whatever. Come on now. He telling Simone, you acting crazy, little lady. That's what is going on. Quit worried about somebody else's spot, worried about your spot. You fucking up. You.
So you say he lied. So let me ask you this. Were you dating like just him, or did he know that you were dating him too? Because he said,
now she trying to ask if Miss Season was dating more than one man. What does that have to do with anything, Miss Amora? You really trying to get in there, ain't you? You really trying to get her to spill some stuff, ain't you? You sure trying to put that bait out there, Miss Season. Don't you fall for it, girl.
that you guys were never in a relationship. And I can run it back if you want me to. Because
she said that they were dating. Dating. We all know that there's levels to relationship. Most of the times when we're speaking about relationship, when it comes to a man and a woman, we're speaking about committed relationships. However, though, we do know that grown people have other types of relationships with the opposite sex or the same sex, the sex you desire, in many different ways. She said that they were dating.
absolutely said that. And I have more recordings that I have not released. But
okay, Amora, so what? Whatever. She is said they're dating. Why are you so amped of wanting her to hear? He said he wasn't with you. Don't you think that this woman knows her status with this man? She don't need you to confirm a goddamn thing. She the one in the relationship with the man. Have mercy. You need to be listening to her. How you gonna change coming from the horse's mouth? This is coming from the horse's mouth. You're not gonna believe the horse's mouth? Get out of here.
But he said that y'all were never in a relationship.
He's meaning committed relationship, meaning you my man, I'm your woman, we go together. That's what he was saying. She telling you they were dating. It's the difference between dating and a committed relationship. Come on now. Now I don't want.
And did you break up with him, or did he break up with you?
What is a breakup? A breakup? No, there's no breakup when there's no commitment. They were just dating. What happens is there's a conversation that usually happens. And if there's no continued dating, the conversation is usually, hey, I'm going to go this way and you can go that way. There's no breakup. What are you talking about, Miss Amora?
I mean, I know I'm being nosy, but I mean, the way
you being very nosy and analyzing improperly. I thought you were in your 50s. I thought you was in your 50s. Come on now, let's not play games. You playing with this woman.
He's trying to make it seem like y'all ain't never date. So Simone, question, were you paying him to be in a relationship with you two? She said we were dated.
You too. Miss Season just told your tale, Amora, that she ain't paid nobody. Why are you continuing with saying that she did? Talking about you too. Where's the you one? Do you have facts that somebody has paid Mr. Hampton for dating? Miss Season says she ain't never paid nobody. So why are you saying you too, Miss Amora? Boy, I'm telling you, folks just be talking.
But not committed. How you do that?
The women over here just explained to you how it's done. We just explained to you how it's done. When you are a woman of a certain caliber, certain age, certain status, this can be done. Not all women are looking for a committed relationship. Not all men are looking for a committed relationship. When two people have a conversation and they agree that they are not in a committed relationship, that what we are doing is dating, having fun, enjoying one another, that's how it's done. That's how it's done. I did it for years. We have women over here that are doing it currently. There are women over here that have said, hey, if something happened with my husband, ain't nothing popping after this. Not everybody's looking to have a man laid up next to them 100% of the time. That shit is work. We all know that.
We're dating, but not committed. So dating as in just going out to dinner?
Hey, whatever dating mean to them with your nosy tail. See, she trying to get in y'all bed. She wanna know what Robert Dean don't look like so bad, it seemed like. Boy, she trying to get in that bed. Why is you trying to get in that man's bed? Why? It is so salacious that you are trying to see just how many women his penis may be dealing with. It's none of your business, little lady. Grown people can do what grown people want to do.
Because we were dating. So dating, but an open relationship? Like we dating, but
that's not what she said. She said they were dating but not committed. That doesn't mean open, closed, slightly open, cracked. It don't mean none of that. It mean exactly what the hell she said. Why are you trying to twist her words? She said dating without a commitment. It doesn't mean open. It doesn't mean closed. It means exactly what the hell she said. You really want to know how many women he's sleeping with. Boy, you can't fathom the thought. You cannot fathom the thought. Have mercy and have mercy.
you can screw other people? Because I thought dating was committed. Maybe I'm getting it wrong.
Oh, she thinks dating is commitment. See, that's where you go wrong. That's where you go wrong. And this is what I have for that.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
That's weird at your big old age, Miss Amora. Your big old age, Miss Amora, that you correlate dating with commitment. Come on now. Come on now. Ladies, do we have ladies that believe dating and commitment are the same thing over here? Do we have ladies over here that believe dating and commitment are the same? All right. Everybody's still speaking to one another. Don't nobody owe her no explanation, R&B. Nobody. That lady is absolutely I don't listen. I'm nosy too, but she's not asking the right questions. She's actually twisting Miss Season's answers and wasting time. That's what she's doing. You're antagonizing and wasting time and not getting to the information that you could be getting to. You just stirring up trouble. You're just stirring up trouble. Really? Really? Beverly says, why analyze someone else's relationship or marriage? I think we all should worry about our own and keep it together. Amen and amen. Amen and amen. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we don't even have all the necessary parts to even come up with a proper analyzation. So I wouldn't even be touching it like that. You know, that's crazy. Crazy. Ooh, yeah, we've been live almost 3 hours. Have mercy. I done stopped sharing. Lord, I done hit the wrong button. Jesus. But listen, we've been live almost 3 hours. We're going to get into a little bit, but we can't go too much longer. We may have to do a part 2 this evening. We might do a part 2 this evening for you, Miss E. Miss E, we might do the part 2 this evening because, boy, 3 hours? I didn't think I had been live 3 hours, y'all. My husband then got up and, baby, he off today. And he told me yesterday he was taking me to breakfast. So he may be taking me to breakfast, y'all. He may be taking me to breakfast. Okay, let's see what's going on now.
When you date someone, like when you say dating, you mean like courting? Because I thought
dating, courting. Well, no, courting is a little different. Courting is usually with the end game being marriage. Usually, that's what happens at the end of courting. You know, if I can remember how my grandmother used to visualize, well, not visualize, used to put the title of courting on relationships, usually when the man and the woman's end game is marriage and you know, you're courting each other. You know, dating means, you know, you're getting to know one another. Courting is a little bit more solidification in my mind. Am I wrong about that? Am I wrong? Where am I on the comments? Miss Beverly says Miss Season is grown. She can date who she please. Amen and amen. That one says, yes, she's getting it wrong. So that tells me she never dated. She just married. Right. She said that she was married to someone in less than 6 months. And as we know, evidently she's not with them anymore. So she vetted improperly. So her picker may be off. Indeed and indeed. Miss E says, laugh out loud. Thank you. So I can comment. Amen. Yes. We may do some evening stuff this evening. Because 3 hours, Joy ain't never sat with y'all this long. R&B Coven says, anytime she's been in the army, wait a minute, let me read that again. Slow it down, Joy. Anytime she's been in the army, so she's used to the rules. Right. And what I do know about Army women, because I think some of y'all seen that I sit on panels with the guys, and a few of them are Army vets over there. Like we got some Army vets that come speak some real stuff. And they said the women in the Army, most of them are very fast women. Very fast women. And that usually their maturity level is not up to par as well. So, you know, I really don't have any experience with women that have served. I don't have any friends that have served. I've never had any association with any woman that has served to really give my opinion about it. But that is exactly what I've been told. Yes, do a part two. Okay, that one. Beverly says dates is not committed. Okay, so look, that one says yes, do a part two. Yes, because it's been almost 3 hours. We probably gonna go to at 3 hours. We're gonna hear a little more, and we probably gonna schedule something for this evening because it is Juneteenth. It's what time is it? It's almost 10 o'clock on the East Coast, and festivities may be getting ready to get started. Folks may be getting ready to start barbecuing and all that. And yeah, y'all have a good time over here at Joy's house. I don't want to keep y'all too much longer. So we might round it off at 3 hours and give it a go a little later. Yes, indeedy and indeedy. All right, let's see.
When you were dating someone, you were in a relationship with them, like you're dating. Y'all tell me, when you're dating, she said courting. Okay, so courting, then you're not in a committed relationship. So y'all seeing other people. So were you did you know that he was sleeping?
Okay, so maybe Miss Season says that they recorded. Or I don't know if she said it. Somebody said courting.
With Simone? So you must have known because you said that she was paying him. Hold on, let me go back to your comment. You said Simone was paying him to be with her. Simone, do you want to respond to that? Were you, in fact, paying him to have sex with you?
Look at that lady twisting words. I told you she wanted to get in the bed. She done came out straight and said it. Were you paying Mr. Hampton to have sex with you? Now, ain't nobody brought up sex but her. Ain't nobody brought up sex but her. She want to see that man penis. Amara, you trying to see Mr. Hampton peen? Because, boy, you sure went to that, baby. I don't know, baby. I don't know, Amara. I don't know. Baby, you did cross a little line. Yeah, you did. I didn't catch all this, but you did cross some lines, Amara. Courting someone is the process of getting to know a person with the intention of forming a committed romantic relationship, often with the long-term goal of marriage. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, that one. That's what I thought. All right. Beverly says, sounds like stirring a pot of trouble. That's what it sounds like to me too, y'all. Listen, it's almost been 3 hours. I know it took a little time to find where Miss Season was. Y'all did get to hear, a little bit of Joy's stance about this current bit of news that has come out in this LaTrue saga. I want y'all to keep y'all eyes open for the flip-floppers, okay? When y'all see them, y'all tell them, don't y'all take y'all butt over Joy house. Don't y'all go over Joy house. Joy don't like flip-floppers, okay? You tell them flip-floppers to stay the hell away from over here. We don't want them. Keep your ass away. If your ass was ever on the side of stupidity, we don't want you around here. We don't want you around here. Okay? And to the welcoming arms of the flip-floppers. To the welcoming arms of the flip-floppers. Y'all better be careful. Y'all better be careful. Because one day, they may just flip-flop on you. You can't trust a flip-flopper. You can't trust it. They just looking for wherever they can be accepted. They change their spots to fit the situation. And baby, I'm telling you, that's not a cool place to be in. If you can change your stance in the 9th inning. Baby, I feel sorry for the brain. I feel sorry for the brain. Hey, Snooky. Oh, Snooky, she said, I'm at the hospital. Oh, a grandbaby's coming. A baby is coming. A baby is coming. Oh, you gonna have all that baby magic. Excuse me. Snooky. You gonna have all that baby magic in your house, baby. I am jealous. I am jealous. I am jealous. Congratulations to you, babe. Let's get the applause button. Congratulations to you on the arrival of your new grandson. Yes, indeedy. I hope mom gets through this day with no complications, darling. I hope dad stays on his feet. You know what I'm saying? And don't fall out from what's about to come out. You know what I'm saying? But congratulations for sure. But listen, y'all. We're going to check the subscriber count before we get up out of here. We gonna check the subscriber count because the last time I looked, we had 1,116 subscribers, I believe. And we do know that a few new people came on over here today. We do know a few people came on over. Honey, child, shut up now. Oh my God. I told you y'all be blowing me out the water. Honey, we at 1,129 subscribers. Hot diggity damn dog. Amen and amen. Thank you, Jesus. Come on now, y'all. Come on over here to Joy is Real and get you some of this good stuff. This good stuff that Joy got in her brain. Yes, I was raised by a very, 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 very smart woman. And very smart woman. I'm telling you, it's a 90-year-old woman inside of me. Joy got a lot of wisdom. Yes, indeed. Come on over here and get you some. Numb nut. I be telling you, the ladies on this side, we smart over here. I don't know what you got going on your side of town. You know, I don't know what you got going on over there. We got women analyzing improperly. We got women prepared for maybe for dates and stuff. I don't know. We got women recording fuck, you know, and stuff like that, and coming to this internet acting a plum ass fool. You know, I don't know. That one is laughing. Snooky is talking to Miss E. Oh, yes, indeed. All right, it's Snooky. Listen, I'm almost done with your intro, baby. What kind of music do you like, Snooky? Because I was trying to find some stuff, and I ain't found nothing that hit me. A lot of jazz keeps coming up in relation to Indiana. A lot of historical stuff. Did you know that Madam C.J. Walker has a theater there in Indianapolis? I was not aware that there was a theater there that is dedicated to Madam C.J. Walker. Snooky says, yes, thank you all. Yes, we love babies over here. I love me a baby. Do you hear me? My husband be so worried that I will come home with someone's child, in which I did. My nephew is here. He 11. But, you know, I love the new ones. The ones that just smell like Johnson & Johnson. Miss Latte, she says, my joy. Hey, everyone. Good morning, Miss Latte. Good to see you. Let's play your intro, and then we're going to get up out of here. Because Joy is hot. Yes, indeed. Where is your intro, love? Where is it? Where did I put it? I got stuff all over the place. Here we go.
Tonight, It's about me and you. I ain't stressing, recollecting, I ain't acting a fool. I'ma dance with you till the sun come over the roof. And if the world fall, I'm good because I know I got you. Let's go dancing, let's go jump in the pool. Let's go laugh until we cry, we ain't got nothing to prove. I push the button on the Benz and it move. Two kids enjoying the view. Always been just a two, me and you.
La 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 la, change word A, A. La 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 la, change word A, A. A, A. All right, y'all. Okay, so let's get this outro music on. All right, y'all. It's been a fun time as usual. I'm glad again that you guys came to see me. Welcome all you beautiful, lovely, new subscribers. Joy hopes that I can be the content creator that you keep coming back to. I have so many ideas. Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. There's so much in store. When we get monetized and money start rolling in, baby, y'all gonna see what it is to invest in yourself and do what it do, baby. Okay. So until then, enjoy your nights. Enjoy your day. Yes, indeed. Enjoy every moment that comes your way. You know why? Most of y'all know why. But to the new folks, you gon' know why. It's because joy is real, baby. Until next time, see you soon.
Baby, I'm a hard mess. Your heart is like a fortress. But baby, I'm still curious about you. Baby, I'm a hard mess. You play me like you're playing chess. Yes, you are oblivious